Alright, let's pull out our cosmic telescopes, point them not at the stars, but back in time. We're looking for the origin story of the Illuminati. Our journey takes us to Bavaria, a region in modern-day Germany. The year is 1776. This was the Age of Enlightenment. In that climate, Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law, he decided to form a secret society. He wasn't a shadowy overlord, he was an academic, a thinker who believed in progress and critical thought. Weishaupt's group was called the Order of the Illuminati. Illuminati, Latin for the Enlightened Ones. Their mission wasn't global domination or controlling the world's banks from a secret moon base. Instead, their goals were grounded in the philosophical currents of their time. They championed reason over superstition. They advocated for secularism, which meant separating the state from the influence of the church. They wanted to promote enlightenment, encouraging people to think for themselves rather than blindly following dogma. Now, every star, no matter how bright, eventually burns out. The same is true for historical movements. The original Bavarian Illuminati had a lifespan that was, cosmically speaking, incredibly brief. It shone brightly for a few years, but its extinction was swift and total. The very forces they sought to oppose ultimately became the cause of their downfall. The Bavarian government, led by Duke Karl Theodor, was deeply conservative and suspicious of any group that challenged state or church authority. Secret societies were viewed as a direct threat to the established order. The government didn't need much prompting to act. Alarmed by the Illuminati's growing influence and its liberal anti-clerical ideals, Karl Theodor issued a series of edicts. In 1785, just 9 years after its formation, he officially banned all secret societies, including the Illuminati Freemasons throughout Bavaria. This wasn't a suggestion, it was a crackdown. The state used its power to hunt down members. Government agents raided the homes of known Illuminati leaders, seizing their documents, correspondence, internal papers. This blew their cover and exposed their entire operation to the public. Here's where things get interesting, where history diverges into the realm of what we might call speculative fiction. The modern concept of the Illuminati has almost no connection to the historical group we just discussed. It's like comparing a tiny asteroid to a fictional planet-destroying Death Star. The contemporary conspiracy theory posits that the Illuminati did not die out in 1785. Instead, it supposedly went deeper underground, regrouped, and evolved into an all-powerful shadow government that secretly controls every aspect of our world, from global politics, financial markets, the entertainment industry, and major historical events. This modern myth is a grand, unified theory of everything, attributing immense, almost supernatural power to a faceless cabal. Proponents of this idea see the Illuminati's influence everywhere. They point to symbols like the all-seeing eye on the US dollar bill, which is actually a Masonic symbol representing the Eye of Providence, as proof of their hidden control. They interpret celebrity hand gestures, corporate logos, and architectural designs as secret signals. In this narrative, there are no coincidences, only conspiracies. Every major world event, from wars to economic crises, is seen as a deliberate act, orchestrated by this hidden hand for its own sinister purposes. However, when we apply the scientific method, when we ask for evidence, for testable claims, for verifiable data, the entire structure of this modern theory collapses. There is simply no credible proof to support the existence of such a group. The claims are built on speculation, misinterpretation of symbols, and connecting unrelated dots to form a picture that isn't really there. It's a classic case of confirmation bias, where people seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms their pre-existing beliefs, while ignoring all evidence to the contrary. The narrative is compelling, but it lacks the one thing science demands: substance. The leap from an 18th century Bavarian book club to a timeless global entity pulling the strings of humanity is a monumental one, and it's a leap made without any factual bridge. The modern Illuminati is a phantom, a bogeyman created to explain a complex and often chaotic world. It provides a simple answer to difficult questions. Why is there suffering? Why do bad things happen? The conspiracy offers a convenient villain. But as a scientist, I must tell you that the universe is often complex and chaotic, without the need for a secret society to make it so. The myth is a powerful story, but it remains just that, a story. Now let's explore a very real and very modern danger that has emerged from this myth: online scams. As the legend of the Illuminati has grown, so have the opportunities for charlatans to exploit it. You've probably seen them online: websites, social media profiles, email campaigns. They promise wealth, fame, power, in exchange for a registration fee or your personal information.